Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Washington Wizards. At guard.
And his team's just... establish chemistry in the early part of the season. Brent, what are some of the keys?
Well, on the court, really it is about the coaches defining roles. And anytime you get players who buy into those roles in the early part of a year, it's a support system for what the star guys have to do. It builds a ton of confidence, and the connectivity that coaching staffs know will lead them ultimately to a team that can compete in the playoffs.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Kuzma will step in at the 4, and Porzingis at center. Dosunmu is out there with Brown, and it's Hield in at the 3, the small forward. Pass to Brown, 6 to shoot. Rebounded by the Hawks. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
Yeah, the last game, it felt like they were just feeding off of what they were doing defensively, forcing a lot of those turnovers, and that helps build your defensive confidence.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the night right here. That free throw good from Shepard. That one falls, so he hits both of them. So for the Wizards, their last game a loss to the Golden State Warriors. Kuzma outside. Porzingis sets the pick for Kuzma. Makes it off the glass.
Kuzma with a little bully ball of his own here.
Here's Atlanta. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Igor Kokoshkov and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He noted how much extra film they're watching heading into this, and one guy that jumped out at them was Kristaps Porzingis. He said scoring over that guy is a challenge. It's not just the size, it's how well he positions himself. And he's a patient shot blocker. He waits for you to make your move. We'll see how they approach it. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Good work there as it goes.
Scoot loves to attack in the lane and has the strength and the hops to be successful there.
Wizards have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Barrett against Hield. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
I think I saw him at the Comedy Club on Friday night. A little improv. He's having some fun out there.
Washington shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for. Around 80% on the season. High motor type of player. Henderson fighting tooth and nail down low.
The Hawks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Kuzma. It's deflected. And here's Barrett. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Hits the 3-point bomb.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Poor execution in that one. Not sure what led to the lack of focus, but coaching staff definitely not happy.
And they made some comments themselves that some of the fault might have lied with them because they didn't go in with the best of game plans and they didn't make the right adjustments. So we'll see tonight if they do.
So it's Washington now, following the 3 by Atlanta. Kuzma finds Brown. Hield outside. The Wizards with another miss. The Hawks leading by 5. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Here's Shepard. And the 3 off target. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Washington. And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer. But, Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And, Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader. But he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
Now here's Porzingis. Still without a basket. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
There's a feel that Porzingis has to the game, and the more comfortable he is in these kind of settings, he'll rack up some assists.
Porzingis with the block. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Kuzma. Dosunmu. Great positioning on the putback. Dosunmu's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Now here's Henderson. He picked up 33 points in their last win against Orlando.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Healed outside. A wide open look here for Kuzma. And he hits it to tie the game up. Kuzma's got 7 points.
Now that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Henderson passes to Barrett. Williams, a screen on heel. Barrett finds Williams. And finished off by Williams.
RJ's movement right there did a great job of keeping the defense off balance. And he worked to create that opening.
Brown against Henderson. Excellent defense there from Henderson. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Let's a floater go. Kuzma outside. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And when you look at the career of Kyle Kuzma, he has played, Brent, various roles.
Yeah, Kevin, different spots and different things that have been asked of him by different coaches in different systems. So 6-man, spot-up shooter, go-to scorer. It speaks a lot to his adaptability. Hopefully he'll settle in and become the player that he knows confidently he is.
Henderson for 3. The rebound by Dosunmu. Brown right side. Got a hand on it.
Well, that's RJ coming in and locked in to get the block.
Brown with the bounce pass. Healed with the bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Hawks trail by 3. Henderson with it. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Washington calls timeout.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Michael Porter, he's checked in for the Hawks. And a switcher also for Washington. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Buddy Hield. Now here's Brown following the miss by Porzingis. Kuzma can't get it to go. Henderson kicks to Barrett. Williams against Porzingis. A three-pointer, no good. For Washington, they've gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Pass to Brown. Outside DeRozan. 5 on the clock. Kuzma with it. It's tipped.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach.
So you're saying that he's out there right now protesting in some form or fashion?
And it's blocked.
And how about Kuzma, the defensive energy he showed to get to that block?
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejection. Wow.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Now here's Henderson. Here's the screen. Here's a Kuro. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Team start.
And Okoro, he plays determined, but he also plays very physical, so he's going to draw fouls from anywhere.
That one misses. Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Here's DeRozan. 17 points for him last game against Golden State.
Felt like he had a sense in that game that the defense was being over-aggressive, and he tried to take advantage of that. He continually frustrated them throughout the night and got to the free throw line.
Atlanta with the rebound. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Wizards team. Down low. Henderson outside. And he lays it straight in. Henderson's got his second basket of the night.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
Number 16.
Now here's DeRozan. Covered by Okoro. Porter with a block. Oh, and here we go. Okoro's got it. The fast break chance. Count it. And it's a 5-point Atlanta lead.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Playing with some force on the interior. You gotta love Carter Jr. playing with that level of physicality.
And it's sent back by Carter. And it's out of bounds for the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. The Hawks making a switch here. Melton's checked in. Here is Porter, coming off a stellar performance against Orlando. Now Dosunmu. Fast break, the Hawks. Pass to Melton. Three-pointer. Hands it from downtown. And the Hawks lead by 6.
That's pretty much not how they wanted to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Stolen by Okoro. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 ranked player in high school, but a back injury changed things. He said, "My potential may look different now, but as long as I can truly say with what I had, I gave it my all, that's all that success should be defined by." Kevin, he grounds himself in gratitude and the work he's put in.
Thanks, DA. He is a worker and living the dream. Now here's Porter. Tight defense on him. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Out to the right wing. Pass to Melton. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Dosunmu. Gets it to go. That one good for Melton. And now an 8-point Hawks lead. Here's Traore. Back to DeRozan. It's good.
Getting aggressive inside. DeRozan refuses to waste that opportunity.
To the paint. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
There's 48 seconds left in the first. Here's Traore. Still scoreless. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. It's deflected.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Here's DeRozan. Porter with a block.
Porter standing at 6'10", but he's got that huge wingspan. Able to swat that one away.
Now here's Dosumu. That one no good. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. Back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Atlanta?
In the early going, they've been heat-seeking, very crafty at drawing contact to work themselves to the line.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
R.J. Barrett is out there with Scoot Henderson. Then it's Mark Williams. Then it's Isaac Okoro. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Here's Hield following the bucket by the Hawks. Here's Traore. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Washington shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
And good job they're doing at the line this quarter. They'll need to continue converting those free throws.
Henderson looking it over. Williams sets a screen for Henderson. Floats it up for Williams and taken away by Brown. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Traore. Jackson Davis with it. No scoring in this one.
Porzingis, one of those big guys who you don't worry about substituting off the floor late in games. Over an 80% shooter from the line for his career.
Washington shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. That free throw good from Porzingis.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Shepard's checked in for Okoro. And a switcher also for Washington. Kuzma's checked in. Now, here's Barrett. 17 points for him last game against Orlando. He can't hit that time. Wizards trail by 3. Porzingis finds Brown. Kuzma, right side. Back to Hield. Porzingis with a screen on Barrett. Wizards need to get a shot off here. It's tipped, and he recovers it. Atlanta leading by 3. Launches it. They get it back. Williams a screen. Sinks the triple. He has 6.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as the Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The kick out to Brown. Hield sets the pick for Brown. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Brown's got his first 3 points of the game. Guarded by Kuzma. Back to Henderson. Takes the 3. That shot misses. Wizards trail by 3. Kuzma inside. Barrett covering.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
His first. Team's first.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Pass to Shepard. Outside Williams. There's the pick. Barrett with the ball. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, RJ was going to score either through you or over you. It's a nice finish there.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And up to this point on the season, he's set a pace of right around 73% when he gets to the line. And a quick look at the numbers for Barrett. Putting up about 18 points per, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And very few players in the league can go out and produce like he has. Just a great stretch for him.
He keeps playing like this, and you know in arenas, especially at home, when the star player is playing this well, those MVP chants come raining down.
Now we get a chance to check out some stats for him. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
And Kuzma, one of those forwards that can kind of go between. Plays the 4 or the small forward. And that's impressive versatility from this young player.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Henderson outside. No, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Williams. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And he's a top 10 rebounder this year for good reason. He's unbelievably driven, and he competes with you for the entire game. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Always those anticipatory moments with Scoot Henderson when he's out there playing one-on-one to make plays off the bounce. That's when it gets really exciting.
Now here's Kuzma. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. And oh, here we go with Henderson. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in. Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And Henderson gets it to go on the assist from Barrett. Barrett's got 4 assists now tonight. Kuzma outside. Healed against Barrett. Pass to Traore. Back to Healed. Kuzma right side. Beyond the arc. They get the rebound. From deep three-point territory. Rebound by Williams.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
The shot's good.
Yeah, you could see that RJ had seen him open earlier and then got in the right spot to deliver.
So it's the Wizards now after the basket by Atlanta. Here's Traore. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And finished off by Williams.
Just an excellent feel for the game. Scoot Henderson understands how offense is played.
Over to the left wing. Here's Porzingis. Rebound Atlanta. Williams has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Now Shepard. 9-point game his last outing. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on R.J. Barrett.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Wizards have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
They're really doing a good job from the line. They need to stay aggressive, keep drawing fouls, and hopefully pick up a few more and-one situations.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Porzingis. Grace Jackson-Davis comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's DeRozan in for Buddy Hield.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Carter looking around. Here's DeRozan, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And with his hard-charging style, DeRozan gets himself to the line quite a bit, and it helps that he can finish through contact.
Osumu, he's checked in for Brown. Now in the later stages of his career, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. He's so good at backing guys down, creating space to get that jumper off.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. There's a good screen to the middle. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster chance.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Jackson-Davis finds Dosunmu. DeRozan against Porter. Here's Jackson-Davis. Out to Carter. Puts up a three. Rebound by the Hawks. Jackson-Davis defending. Pass to Porter. Now here's Melton. Back to Porter. And then Porter with the jam.
And some creativity from Porter that time. A guy who's not afraid to show off a bit.
Dosunmu, the pass to Carter. Here's Traore. Carter with the screen. For the three. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Feels like the other four guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Fires from deep. Carter pulls it in. Wizards trail by 7. On the wing, Dosunmu. He's guarded by Melton. Here's Traore. He's got 10. With some arc. Got a piece of it. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And they'll get another chance. Here's Melton. Can't nail the jumper. Washington shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. DeRozan, and it's good for 2. Now just a 5-point Atlanta lead.
Size, athleticism, and an airtight handle make DeRozan a problem.
Jackson-Davis defending. Three-pointer. Score the basket. His third after 5 shots.
Gotta be a little bit more aggressive defending him from that range. He can be dangerous.
Assist goes to Thomas, number 16.
Porter against DeRozan.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Atlanta with the rebound. Porter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. They set the pick. Tries it from 19, and the shot goes in. And now it's a 10-point Hawks lead.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Jackson-Davis after the basket by Atlanta. Pass to Dosunmu. This one for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Hawks leading by 10. 1:04 left here in the second. Throws it up high. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Will it go? And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Porter.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And he makes the first. Okoro, he's checked in for Atlanta. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Now, here's Melton. He's got 8. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Hawks have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
Number 16. 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. Wizards trail by 12. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Traoré. He's got 12. Just 5 on the clock. Shot from the wing. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 5 rebounds tonight. Puts up a deep 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Atlanta up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Taking a look at the Hawks, they're sitting on the top of their division. Can't ask for more than that as a fan. And it feels like they're getting better as the season goes on.
The way they've been playing, I expect big.
And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the Washington Wizards. And that
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Wizards trail by 12, so the Wizards 5 right now. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. Brown out there with Dosunmu, and it's Hield in at the 3. Now here's Kuzma, and no good.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Here's Shepard, defended by Dosunmu. Henderson against Brown, and Henderson gets it to go on the assist by Williams.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Brown kicks to Porzingis. Pass to Dosunmu. Screen by Porzingis. Inside. And the dunk by Porzingis.
All of that happening because Porzingis moved well off of the screen to find the space.
Here's Shepard, defended by Dosunmu. Henderson, no one around him. The offensive rebound. Guarded by Kuzma. Williams, a screen on Kuzma. Porzingis with the steal. Pass to Brown. Kuzma outside to the middle. It will go down, and the Hawks' lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Dosunmu.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Now here's Henderson. He's got 11. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's the 3. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
And nice to see Michael Porter Jr. making the decision to share some of the offensive load and not force it.
Screen by Porzingis. Hield outside. Hield with a screen on Henderson, and they call an illegal screen here. Now let's take a second to bring up our rookie leaderboard for a glance at this year's top first-year free throw shooters. It's checked in for Porter. leading by 13. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. The Wizards are trying to stay motivated in their rebuild. Kyle Kuzma says you have to change your approach a little bit. And it's like, what do you do it for? For me, it's about development every single day. Take care of your body, work hard, watch film, be studious, and find beauty in the struggle. Kevin?
And like you said, David, making it work every single day. Great approach. Kuzma can't get it to go.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
To the left side wing. Guarded by Kuzma. Williams kicks to Henderson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Henderson's got 14.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Time call here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
And let's review some numbers for Kristaps Porzingis. He's getting around 16 points a game, 2.5 blocks, and 6 rebounds. And guys, he can just explode for points anytime he steps on the court.
Well, he looks to score, and he looks to score often.
Now here's Porzingis. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Clock at 6, taken away by Williams. Outside, Barrett. Williams has a screen for Barrett. To the inside, and it's Williams with the jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
The Wizards with another miss.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Pass to Shepard. Williams, a screen on heel. And here is Williams. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Williams has got 4 this quarter.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Henderson. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
You probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off.
Here's Henderson following the basket by Buddy Hield. Kept alive by Atlanta. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Yeah, he's going to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
But defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
Now here's Kuzma. 11 points in the game. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Inside, Kuzma knows not to dial it back. If anything, get more aggressive.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for the Wizards. Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
Now here's Kuzma. 13 points in the game. Porzingis with a screen on Henderson. Brown with the bounce pass. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And for Porzingis, gosh, a dunk looks so easy.
To the paint. Henderson, no good. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Washington, trailing by 19. Brown kicks to Porzingis. Healed with it. Picked up by Shepard. And Kuzma slams it in.
Yeah, don't settle for all the jump shots. If you got that size and that ability, Kuzma getting to the rim.
They grab their own miss. Pass to Shepard. From deep. Offensive rebound. Williams. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul. It'll go to the line. First trip to the line for him here.
An okay season at the free throw line for him so far, sitting right around 76%.
Both teams will make substitutions. He's off on the second. Wizards trailed by 18. Carter right side. The Wizards working the ball around now. Over in the corner, Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the screen. Over Barrett. And the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
And Brown over to help. Pass to Okoro. Shoots over DeRozan. A nice shot by Okoro. And the Hawks lead by 18.
Yeah, you don't want to see a ton of mid-range from Okoro, but that time, very nice touch.
Outside DeRozan. Here's Traore. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Down low. And it's sent back by Carter.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr.? Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot.
Williams with the block. Now here's Okoro. He's guarded closely. The three. Another three for Atlanta.
Pretty much no one's going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Pass to Jackson Davis.
Number 16.
Here's Traore. 12 points for him. Brown outside. Here's Jackson Davis. Looking to end the run. Traore's shot is off.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Tries again. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. DeRozan against Barrett. DeRozan dishes to Brown. To the paint. Here's Jackson Davis.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
There's a minute 47 left in the third. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. So both teams making some changes here. Well, every team goes into the draft looking for finishers like these. Here are the most efficient scorers among this year's rookie class. Melton feeling it out a bit. There's a screen. Porter kicks to Okoro. 6 to shoot. Fires for 3. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now here's Dosunmu. Barrett covering. Dosunmu, the pass to Brown. Lets it go from deep. Drills the three-pointer. Brown's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Pass to Barrett. Shoots over Dosumu. And Barrett gets it to go. Barrett's got 7 points in the game.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now here's Dosumu. He's got 6. Carter sets the pick for DeRozan. Fires high post, and Washington again with the bucket.
And this is DeRozan's go-to. He remains such an outstanding threat from the mid-range.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Porter in the corner. Hawks passing it around. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And finished off by Porter.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, he settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
And so it's Scoot Henderson making highlights for the... How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And for the Wizards, Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. Dosumu is out there with Brown, and it's Hield in at the 3 spot.
And Kuzma has proven he can be an effective scorer, whether he's operating on or off the ball.
Here's Henderson. Out to Barrett. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Henderson against Brown. Porzingis sets the pick for Brown. Pass to Porzingis. Dosumu with it. Hield outside. Through.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. And that one's good by Henderson. Henderson's got 19 points.
Boy, Scoot has everything working tonight.
Brown kicks to Porzingis. To the middle. And it's Dosumu with the jam.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Guarded by Kuzma. Outside Porter. Barrett setting a pick for Porter from outside the arc. Washington with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the inside. Here's Kuzma, and it's blocked. And here's Henderson. When you play Greg, the offseason was more of a dead period for the league. Not anymore. They want to make it year-round. Every month, something's going on.
Kevin, I love Vegas Summer League. It's given us some extra hoops. It's created a ton of excitement for the future. And also the trades and signings. The NBA is a 12-month-a-year league.
Williams is checked in for the Hawks. Shepard comes in for Barrett. A floater. Henderson pulls it in.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Shepard, that's good.
This was a skill Henderson had before entering the league, that ability to make a quality pass.
Hield the pass to Brown. Back to Hield. Pass to Kuzma. The Wizards with another miss.
And the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
To the right side. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got his 3rd assist on the night. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Dosunmu, the pass to Brown. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. For 3, Henderson. Washington with the rebound. Dosunmu's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's what the Atlanta Hawks have lined up on their schedule. On Sunday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the New Orleans Pelicans. Then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Portland Trail Blazers. So it's both teams making substitutions here. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
Kispert dishes to Brown. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Atlanta leading by 23. There's a screen by Williams. Inside. And Williams throws it down.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Now here's Brown. Defense right on him. Chalk up 2 there.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
The Hawks have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. Williams, a screen on Brown to the inside. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
Pass to Dosunmu. Kuzma sets a screen. Now here's Dosunmu. He's covered closely, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Oof, he's had a dismal second half, Kevin. He did a great job getting the ball to his teammates and working it around in the first half, but the second half, not so much.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from 3-point range.
Brown with it. Picked up by Shepard. Porzingis sets the pick for DeRozan. Pass to Porzingis. Williams with the block. So, Greg, you played the point. In create a player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Kevin. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
You can hear the coaches from the sideline saying, stay down, you can't fall for the pump fake, but Porzingis adept at it there.
And he makes both free throws. Hawks have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Guarded by Porzingis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Porzingis.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And he knocks down the first one. Atlanta making a switch here. Melton's checked in, and so he hits both. Washington's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Dosunmu, the pass to DeRozan. Brown wide open. He fired. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Brown's got 14 points now in the second half. Outside, Barrett. To the middle. And it's Williams throwing it down.
I like that pass from Barrett. Willing to do what's best for the team.
And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for Washington. Pass to Kuzma. To the paint. Wants to get it to Brown and does. Got that bucket. Brown's got 21.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
The Hawks leading by 23. Williams up on top. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
And the Hawks making a change here. Shepard's checked in. DeRozan passes to Kuzma. Oh, the lob to DeRozan. Out to Kuzma. That three off the mark.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
Nails the baby hook. He's got 24.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding her.
Pass to Dosunmu. Nice ball movement by Washington. Kuzma can't get it to go.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Porzingis with the block.
And Porzingis showing some of those signs from early on in his career where he was a great shot blocker.
Kuzma passes to Dosunmu. Porzingis kicks to Kuzma. Porzingis sets the pick for Kuzma. Back to Porzingis. Shoots the three. Bangs home the trifecta. Porzingis has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, when Porzingis has an active and confident stroke, he can be dangerous from three.
Back to Henderson. And then Henderson with the jam.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Now here's Brown. Pass to Dosunmu. Kuzma sets a screen. Dosunmu with it. 5 to shoot. Outside, Porzingis from the arc. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got his 5th rebound in this one. Henderson with it. Picked up by Brown. Now Barrett. The tray. Good on the three-point shot. And that's a double-double for him now. 12 points and 10 assists. Now Dosunmu. Pass to Brown. Brent is a guy who has played with winning teams, been in terrific cultures, and currently in one with the Spurs. What do you think is more important, team culture or raw talent?
Well, I believe in the culture carrying teams to a championship, but you can't do that without talent. So it's got to be a blend of both, Kevin, in order for your team to perform at its highest level. Culture comes first. Sometimes you got to be patient, let the play develop. Barrett looking comfortable operating in these screen and rolls.
Porzingis finds Kuzma. It's tipped. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter. Down low. And Williams throws it down.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Atlanta.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
Hey, you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Williams.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
Here's Brown. Excellent defense there from Henderson. And the Hawks with possession here. Outside, Barrett. To the paint. Here's Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. The clock now can just run out for the Hawks. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just